Rap Circle is finally here. I know everybody been waiting for it, right? And I'm not playing no games. Yeah. Circle of rap back and I'm going there, leaving tracks in morning. And I don't give a crap whether you streaming, you torrent this. You can try to contest, but you'll be needing an army. Beat them in Normandy. Current rappers eat to the warning. Stone cold like a Steve Austin. He jacking, I'm putting rappers in these coffins. He's acting like he got it, but he's lost it. Keep attacking these slackers that want to feed off me. He's softy. This one for everybody. Supporters to haters just to show that I'm greater. I'm eating steak and potatoes on the way to Decatur. Maybe that's just a little made up, but you got a little ways up before you can even make up all the ground. And the distance between us, I'm lapping around, and that's the reason you seen us. And you can talk down, but that don't really mean much. Cause you want a clown, let my enemies team up. It still won't be a fair fight, cause I'm very nice. I practice at every night to get on this herd mic. You know I'm alert, right? You know that it ain't nothing to serve, right? And I be killing tracks to the earth like my birthright. I'm solid like sound money, and you fools sound funny. Now one of you clowns want me to pound your face in the dirt, so stop irking me when I'm round. No, it's going down, I'm going to town, holding the crown. I'm saying that I'm so amazing. If I'm Ruben, then you Clay Aiken, but second place gets nothing. So get up out this godforsaken booth. The truth is you sadly mistaken. Proof I'm better than layman. Shoot, I'm Super Saiyan Blue. This rap game, what you can't pursue. I'm a blatant root canal like an aching tooth. So now, cause the rap circle is here now. Underestimated my following, gave our dollars to the pre-order column. So what the problem is, say you was dropping it, and then turn around, did the opposite. Lining your pockets, you got a lot of nerve to be opting this. I guess I bit off more than I can chew. Let's not excuse my tardiness, I like to apologize to my audience. Not like I've been partying, promise not being fraudulent. I've been in homestead like a privatizing Rothbardian. Part of a parliament, that's a problem. I plan on abolishing, cause a raucous, I'll best the friggin' product you all are in. And all that talking, I ain't buying what you offering. You about as intimidating and soft as what your daughter is. You been a faking, yet you still hating. You can't knock me cause I've been through Olympic trials of tribulations. Been on this grind and walked many miles to get this cake, and now I'm going ape like I'm a Saiyan. Quit playing with me, cause I'm a lot to deal with. I don't acknowledge you because you too retarded to understand my skill set. So when I kick this knowledge, it's gonna fly over your heel head. So polish up your mind real fast so I don't feel bad. I went from being broke to being hopeful. From standing on the poster going postal. I'm supposed to be on the poster competition's toast because I'm vocal. I bar for you like I'm Oprah. You should probably get off the sofa or the soapbox. Going at me, I hope not. You attacking with no plot cause you act like a robot. You move when you told to move. You a puppet with a master, I'm the antithesis. That's why I'm opposed to you. I'm the whack rapper, back snapper. Used to be a gat capper, now I'm spitting raps from the Adam's apple. Better back paddle before you get the best at them. That battle's not one you won't back at them. Average guys asking me how I smash these beats. If I told you, I'd have to fold you. That's classified. Don't like to brag, but I had to boast. It's a fad of mine. So please don't be sad when the opinions pale with that in mind. I think it's asinine that people whine like a buster because they life don't measure up to another sucker. What type of life might tell Tucker I don't support you? Tactics the way that you battle and ain't gon' cut the mustard. You seem like you a teen wife, not prepared for this mean life. Not even aware you just see a green light. I think you mean right, but you look at me like an alien in the night. If I'm the A, then you the Z type. The proto, it's me, bro. You can try to dress it up when I'm in street clothes, I still peak, so probably one of the few lies I ever told. That's because I don't peak, I just grow.
To a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep.
What up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Cannon Hotep back at it again. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. If you like, excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know that we live. YouTube whooping my ass out here. I won't tell people that I'm going live. They won't even send my notifications out. Like, what's going on there, YouTube? Damn. Anyway, I'm happy you can join me. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Me, I had a pretty busy day, but hey, par for the course, right? Gotta make those donuts. Anyway, so today I'm bringing to you just something, to put on your radar, and this has been happening for a few months now. It's kind of getting some recognition right now. So I figured I'd bring it to you guys, So apparently there's some kind of bird flu going around, taking out all the chickens and the turkeys, right? Go figure. When we got a supply chain shortage, all of a sudden now all of these, turkeys and chickens and cows and stuff like that are kicking the bucket, due to, either quote unquote heat stroke or, their version of the remix. So I just think it's interesting. Whether you believe the official narrative or you believe something else is at play bigger, the problem is our supply chain is being affected, especially when it comes to food. Right now, like I said, I went to the market, a couple of days ago, and a carton of eggs cost me $4. That's crazy. Considering, a year ago, 2 years ago, it was like maybe $1. You know what I mean? But now things are getting more expensive because of the supply chain shortages. And like I said, whether you believe the official narrative or you believe something else is bigger at hand, our supply chain is being affected. So I just want to bring these things to your attention, things that other YouTubers may not bring to your attention. You know what I mean? So again, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon to let you know when I got new content out. Please, guys, hit that like, hit that share button, let everybody know we live. Bring them in, help me beat this algorithm. My man Jay with the $2 super chat, appreciate you. Says protect the chickens. We got Natasha Kayleen in the building. I appreciate you, Natasha. While Natasha brings it up, Hotep weekend, August the 11th through the 13th. Again, Hotep weekend, August the 11th through the 13th. Let me see if this is it. Let me see. Here we go. August 11th through the 13th, Las Vegas, Nevada, the Ahern Hotel. Come hang out with your boy. Come hang out with Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, Hotep Do Dubes. We got a hell of a lineup coming out to support us and have some fun. We got Kimberly Klasick. We got Crypto Wendy O. We got Sonny Johnson. And we have, shucks. Project Rook. How can I forget Project Rook? Jeez. Anyway, a hell of a lineup. Ricky Bascom and my man Cassius Cam are performing. You don't want to miss that. Come hang out, drink, have fun. We're going to go to the range and have a good old-fashioned time. This ain't going to be some kind of seminar where you don't see us or where we're off doing something else and leaving you guys to fend for yourselves. We're going to have some fun. We're going to hang out with you guys. We're going to have some fun. We're going to Hotep and build, mind meld. Hotep's been told you live before a studio audience that Thursday. So again, August 11th through the 13th. Get your tickets now. Hotep weekend, August 11th through the 13th, Las Vegas, Nevada at the Ahern Hotel. Use your promo code CANNON. Again, the promo code CANNON, they get 10% off your tickets. Woo, I'm stumbling all over myself tonight. Like I said, guys, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. All right, let's get to it. So this is coming from Outdoors Wire, USAtoday.com. The 2022 avian flu outbreak and what you need to know. So it says, worldwide, the 2022 avian flu. Let me make it bigger for you guys, so you can see. Read along. There we go. Worldwide, the 2022 avian flu. Too big. There we go. The 2022 avian flu outbreak has devastated bird populations in Canada. The disease led to the death of nearly 2 million chickens. Scotland saw shorelines littered with dead birds. As for the United States, over 37 million chickens and turkeys have been culled. And if you don't know what culled means, that means that they had to be killed by the farmers. Right? In April, the U.S. even documented its first human case of avian influenza. Here we go. Human case, really. Okay, according to the WHO. Oh, okay. Well, what a credible source they are, right? What a credible source they are. While the general population faces a low risk for infection, avian flu presents issues as it continues to spread. While experts consider, here we go. While experts consider vacationing poultry, many farmers have had to cull their flocks. As CNN reports, the culling has already caused egg prices to rise. Like I said, guys, egg shortages may be on the way. Damn. So 37 million chickens here in America and turkeys culled because of the flu. Now, what they're not telling you too is that, if one bird gets it, they cull the whole lot, the whole barn, right? This is crazy, but it's not just affecting, chickens. We have other birds. Birds just dropping out of the sky, just dropping dead out of the sky. Boom, they find them on shorelines. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Now I could argue a biblical aspect to this. But see, this is the thing. Today I'm coming to you. I'm not coming to you with any conspiracy theories. I'm not coming to you with any official narratives, I'm just coming to you with concern. Like I said, whether this is done by hook or by crook, by natural causes, this is going to be an issue. It's going to be a major issue. It's going to be a major issue on our supply chain of food. Things are going to get more expensive. On top of gas being through the fucking roof. Right? On top of gas being through the roof. On top of this war that's going on in Ukraine and Russia. Right? On top of all this spending. All this fucking spending that the United States is doing. We just sent another $1 billion over to the Ukraine. Are you kidding me? Another $1 billion over to the Ukraine, guys. Right? That makes $55 billion a date, I think. $55 billion a date. Think about that. We sent $55 billion to another country. Meanwhile, our country's struggling right now. Now, you have this 37 million chickens and stuff like that. They're culling chickens. Now they want to put drugs up in the chicken, right? Or in the feed or whatever, however they're going to do, they're going to get the vacation to these chickens. Then in turn, we eat the chickens and we get whatever they gave them. It's interesting times we're in, people. It's interesting times we're in. It sounds like we're going into a famine, in my opinion. It sounds like we're going into a famine. I went into the store on Sunday. Had a little cookout for Father's Day, right? Looking for some hot dog rolls and hamburger buns. But there's no bread to be found. No fucking bread to be found. Had to ask the guy if he had anything in the back. He had a couple trays. That was it. Now, see, this is the problem, though, right? Aside from the chickens and the turkeys and the cows, A lot of our issues that we're having right now can be fixed, right? For example, oil and gas. America has enough oil and gas to last every American the rest of the foreseeable future. Right? However, the powers that be don't want to dish it out. You got people calling about the Putin price hike, the Putin price hike. I'm like, what Putin price hike? And they're only giving us 10%, of gas. The rest of it came from us. The rest of this shit came from America. Especially under Donnie T. Donnie T had it to the point where we were about to export oil and natural gas. Right? That's what the Keystone Pipeline was for. Not only did they stop building on the Keystone Pipeline, they stopped building on the XL Pipeline. Then the permits that the oil companies had, they reneged on those oil they reneged on those what is it? The documents. Golly mighty, I'm hurting today. The permits, they reneged on the permits. Golly, that sounds like Joe Nichols slick. Holy smokes, what's going on with you today? You know what I mean? They reneged on those permits. Now, how do we fix our gas and oil crisis? Open up those pipelines. Finish that Keystone Pipeline. Open the XL Pipeline back up. Honor those permits. Honor those permits. Allow them to start drilling and fracking here on American soil. Boom, we solved it. So we become a nation of consumers, right? We become a nation of consumers. That's all we do. We don't export anything. Nothing. Nothing with cars, sorta, kinda, maybe. We don't export anything. So these countries got us by the balls. He called them begging Saudi Arabia. They won't return his phone calls. Like I said earlier, Iran, they chanting death to America. They don't want to give us no help. We threw so many fighting words at Russia and all this other stuff with the sanctions and all this other shit. They ain't even interested in helping us. They said, matter of fact, you want some of our oil, you gotta buy it in rubles. Thing is, we don't have to ask anybody for shit. We got the resources. We need grain. We got amber waves of grain here in America. We can do it. More jobs. Steady that hemorrhaging we're fucking that hemorrhaging that's happening with us, and as far as inflation and supply chain issues. Stop printing money. Stop printing money to help a nation that don't have shit to do with us. They just keep printing money and printing money and printing money and printing money and printing money. We're gonna hit hyperinflation. Shit is ridiculous, guys. Meanwhile, they want to take our attention off of all of this shit, right? They want to take our attention off of all of this shit. Joe Biden fell off his bicycle. How many fucking memes and stories you saw on that shit? And I'm like, it's just an old fucking man that just fell off a bike. An old clumsy man that fell off a bike. There's so much other shit to go after Joe Nichols slick on. That shit fucking dominated the news cycle. This nigga falling off his bike. Right? Now they got people worried about the UK talking about they ready to go toe to toe with Russia. We're preparing for it. So that's got people. Then you got the January 6th shit, right? You got the January 6th committee. Fucking political theater at its worst, right? Political theater at its worst. The January 6th committee. They having hearings and all this other shit like they can actually send Trump to jail or convict him on some shit. Like he didn't beat the case during the impeachment fucking trial. Shit's fucking crazy, people. But you got morons out here going, oh my God, they're finally going to get him. They're finally going to put him in jail. Like, he ain't, no, it's not even a criminal hearing. They got fucking people swearing in like they giving real testimony. It's all a distraction, people. It's all a distraction. It's all a distraction. Period. Full stop. They want to take our interest. They want to take our attention away from the real existential threats. And that's inflation. That's the gas prices. That's the food shortage. Now, I'm not a rich man. You know, I might be, maybe upper middle class, maybe. Right? If the way the fucking inflation keep going, I'm gonna be middle class. But like, I'm upper middle class, maybe. You know, me and my wife, we do well for ourselves. But we're feeling it. We're feeling it. Right? So I'm like, if I'm feeling it, you know, and I'm not a rich guy. I don't, got it like that. But the middle class and the lower middle class, they gotta be hurting. Right? Then you got people below the poverty line. They're gonna start getting desperate. You're gonna see theft on the rise. You're gonna see robbery, strong arm robberies and shit like that on the rise. You're gonna start to see violence. Shit like that's gonna start happening because people gotta feed their families. People gotta feed their families. I'm not condoning any of it by no stretch, you know. But I'm just telling you what I see on the horizon. Now I remember Handy Bob saying that he's thinking like around October, that's when shit really gonna hit that fan. I'm still looking at in the July, August area, in my opinion. Shit gonna get real sketchy. It's getting sketchy now. And like I said before, if you haven't been storing up on your food, prepping, getting your shit together, you better hurry up before you fucking your ass out. You better hurry up before you ass out. Steph say he can't say the problem we got on the street. Let me see what we can talk about in this chat. Steph said I can't see the problem we got on the street. But man, the Cosmo group say all them guns share 5 of it for upper middle class. Jay Paulon says, plus Joe talking about Demic Part 2 on the way. Yeah. Like I always say, they telegraph their punches, yo. They telegraph their punches. You know, Jay also says deflection for his shower story. Most likely. Oh, yeah, I heard about that shower story. That shit's fucking crazy. Handy Bob says bird lives matter. Ill Cryptmatic, what's up? What's up? Yo, tell me. Yo, that shower story is fucking nuts. That came out, you know. Apparently his daughter used to take fucking, when she was a kid, she used to take showers with her dad. It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Fuck. Puts their daughter in the shower with him. You know, but again, it's another distraction. They're gonna pull more shit out of that laptop as a distraction. I'm not saying none of it's true, because clearly, you know, yeah, it is. But they're gonna use it. They're gonna use it to their advantage. It's all a distraction because they got bigger plans at stake. And they're fucking pushing this shit along. They're pushing this shit along. Check this shit out. On Fox News, officials fear avian flu. All right, this is June 21st. Excuse me. Officials fear avian flu as Massachusetts island sees hundreds of birds wash up on shore. Martha's Vineyard residents should avoid dead birds on the coast as they may be infected. So not only do we got the SARS remix, not only do we got the Donkey Kong pox, right? Now we got a fucking bird flu to worry about. Shit is crazy. Hundreds of dead birds have washed up on Martha's Vineyard, and animal control officials there think a highly contagious strain of avian flu may be responsible. The Tisbury Animal Control posted an avian influenza warning on social media Monday, telling residents that hundreds of dead cormorants, I guess that's a type of bird, have washed up all over the island and is extremely dangerous for a small island. Animal control officers collected the birds and sent many of them to Massachusetts Division of Fisheries and Wildlife for testing. Look at this. Colorado. This is April 29th. Colorado reports first human case of H5 bird flu in U.S. Poultry worker. That's loud. Check that shit out. Go back to this. It's crazy, right? Now I got my 10 full Kufi. I got my Kufi on tight theory about this shit. You know? Shout out to Dia Blaze in the building. What up, cuz? Handy Bob said she was like 13, 12 or 13. That's fucking nasty. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So, you know, I got my Kufi on tight theory. You know, hear me out here. Hear me out. Hey guys, let's infect, you know, a free bird, a bird in the wild. Let's infect a bird in the wild. Bird in the wild just spreads it all willy-nilly, you know, even on chicken farms and stuff like that, right? Those wild birds are, you know, they'll land, they'll do whatever they do in there, and then they take off and they infected, you know, some chickens and some turkeys too. You know, how hard is that? That's just my theory. You know, that could be a whole thing. You know, it's just find it a hell of a coincidence that this was a story last year, believe it or not. This whole bird flu thing was a story last year and it didn't get any traction. Now all of a sudden it's getting some fucking traction now. It's getting some traction now, and they're going to use it to their advantage. Remember that. Never let a good crisis go to waste. I think that was Rahm Emanuel, if I'm not mistaken. Do what Dia Blaze says. Make sure you go like, subscribe to the Canon Hotep YouTube channel. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I know I sound like shit today. I've been stumbling and stammering all over my words, but hey, I'm here giving you my thoughts. All right. Also, feel free to leave a super chat. It helps me keep this train afloat. Train afloat. See, I'm fucking up. Keeps this boat afloat. Keeps this train moving. All right. If you don't want to give through a super chat, if you look down the bottom, you can join the Hotep Nation Army. You can join the Canon Hotep Army. Hit that join button. It also helps me keep this boat afloat, this train moving. And if you want to, you can send me a nice cash app. $ Canon Hotep. I really appreciate it. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. But just understand, people, that no matter what the cause this is, just understand that it's going to affect the food supply chain. It's affecting the food supply chain. You see it in the markets when you go, right? You see it in the markets when you go. You see it, you know, on the news. You see it just happening everywhere. It's happening everywhere. Not to mention the fuel prices are going to affect, you know, the supply that we have is going to affect that from getting to the market as well. It's going to also increase the cost on those items. I went to the market on Sunday for Father's Day to get a couple of things. I spent $120 on nothing. I spent $120 on literally nothing. Maybe 8 items. I might have had 8 items. $120. That's unheard of. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I know I'm going into the whole inflation thing, but it matters. It matters. It affects everything, you know. So let me see. Sorry, bear with me, people. I lost one of my tabs. Here we go, I found it. Check this out. Inflation is at an all-time high. Here's how it affects consumers in the world. Here's how it affects consumer spending. It's crazy. I had another one. I don't know where my tabs went, but the thing about it is that they said it, you know, I think it's at a 40-year high, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what they said? They said we're reaching Great Depression status on inflation. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Here we go, right here. It was the same tab. Check this out. As stated above, the rest of the world is also facing pretty much the same circumstances. In the U.S., inflation has reached its highest in 40 years, with the prices of fuel, food, and housing rising with an unnatural speed. An unnatural speed. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because we keep printing so much fucking money. Right? Alan Greenspan, I say it all the time. Alan Greenspan said it best. We can print as much money as we want, but after a while, we can't control how much that money is going to be worth. And we're seeing that right now. Right? The developing countries are facing inflation of the highest kind, as they were already poor with inflation, not doing much for them. As an example, in Pakistan was 9.2 in just the past year. And this one, it has reached a whopping 13.8%. It's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. James S. with the super chat. I appreciate you, James. Inflation is a shadow regressive tax on everyone and allows government to pay back the debt with less valuable dollars. That is facts. That is facts. He's right. He's spitting facts right there. Appreciate you, bro. You know, he's telling the truth, though. He's telling the truth. Shit is crazy. Is this it right here? Here we go. So according to this chart here, we're at 8.6%. Inflation hit 8.6%. That's fucking crazy. At 7.5%, that was the 40-year high. Now the shit is at 8.6%. It's fucking crazy. It's so ridiculous. It's fucking fantastic, people. Andy Bob said James is dropping facts. Yeah, he is. Jay Pollen says this will lead to a large minimum wage hike and likely a huge market crash afterward. The printing press is out of control. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, the printing press is ridiculous. It's really out of control. Demars Burton says a dozen eggs was 99 cents. Now it's $2.25. Yo, I paid $4 the other day, bro. I wish it was $2.25. Shit's fucking crazy. For a dozen eggs, yo. It's only gonna get worse, people. I just want you guys to be prepared. I want you guys to be prepared. I keep bringing this to your attention because I want you to be prepared. I want you to go out and get what you need. One day I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna take a video, but fucking bread lines exist right now. Bread lines exist right now. When I go get my haircut on Saturdays, when I'm driving up the street, it spills out into the main road. I go up this street called Ricetown Road, and every Saturday there's a long line waiting to get into this church parking lot, and then up the street, like a mile up the street from there, there's a long line waiting to get to a school parking lot. People just waiting to get their box of food. You know what I'm talking about? The fucking bread line, like Uncle Hotep be getting in. You know what I mean? Getting that free food because they can't find certain things in the market, and some people just don't got it. Some people just don't got it, and those lines are getting longer and longer and longer down the street from my office every day, damn near. And it's crazy. On Saturdays, they wait in line at this local parking lot, and they give out food, and it's just a steady line from 8 a.m. to like 8 p.m. It's sad. It's fucking sad. You know what I mean? But that's because things are becoming too expensive and some people can't afford it. It's fucking crazy when McDonald's is cheaper than going to the market. McDonald's is cheaper than going to the market. Steph Colonel says our society sets and breaks records for the wrong shit. That's facts. Jamie Gardner, what's up, Jamie? Heard from a reliable source that $12 dozen eggs are likely in the near future. Man, I hope not. That's crazy. $1 an egg? A fucking $1 an egg? Are you serious? Fuck getting ostrich eggs, getting duck eggs out this? That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's coming, guys. $7 gas is here. You know what I mean? I think they damn near paying $8 or $9 in Cali. One of the gas signs I seen earlier today says $6.29 for diesel. That's what I mean. That's how I go off of gas. My truck is a diesel truck. My cars that I got take premium. I can't put regular in my little sports car, and I can't put regular in my wife's car. I can't because it'll fuck the engine up. My car's tuned, and it only takes premium. If I put anything else, I'm fucking detonate my engine. That's how I go off of it. You know? So if I'm paying for my gas in my diesel truck, if I'm paying $300 or $280, right? Like every 2 days. Imagine a tractor. Imagine a tractor trailer, 18-wheeler. Well, that's like $1,100-$1,200 a fill up. You know what I mean? That affects the supply line. It affects shipping. getting goods from one place to the next. Because now you got to find a driver willing to make that trip. Because a lot of these places aren't trying to increase their fuel, the price, you know, to adjust for fuel and adjust for quote unquote inflation. Meanwhile, like I said, they got us fighting over dumb shit. January 6th. Oh, they're going to get them now. They're going to get them now. Shut up. It's not even a real criminal hearing. It's just theater. They literally hired a fucking TV executive to fucking oversee the charade that they're trying to pull. Hoping that is enough to not let. Hopefully, it's enough to keep Donnie T from running. Meanwhile, people watching it already, they've been made their mind up either way about him. Right? Yeah, Joe Nicholslick falling off his bike. You got the story about Joe Nicholslick taking showers with his fucking 13-year-old kid, daughter. It's fucking creep shit. I didn't even think about that, James. I didn't even think about that. Farm equipment take diesel. Farm equipment. The tractors. All those machines they use to harvest all the wheat and all that other shit. All that shit take diesel. It take fossil fuels. Guys, look. Check this out. And I'm going to keep harping on it because I care about you guys. I'm going to keep harping on it because I care about you guys. Hard times are here. The lean times are here. Right? The going got tough. The going's going to get tougher. So it's time for you to get your ass up and get going. If you haven't started, get your food stores up, get your water stores up, get your first aid, get your get your medicine, like Tylenol, shit like that, right? Because apparently now they're saying certain painkillers or medicines are something's wrong with them, and they're going to have to recall a bunch of them. Y'all see the writing on the wall yet? Check it out. It's from MSN. More than 400,000 bottles of over-the-counter pain medicine recalled due to packaging issues. More than 400,000 bottles of over-the-counter pain medication being recalled by the Consumer Product Safety Commission. The Walgreens brand's products were sold nationwide from October 21 through April 2022, about $9. There's nothing wrong with these. I've never could pronounce that shit. There's nothing wrong with these pain relievers in the bottle, but the packaging does not meet child resistant standards. This is why they're doing what they're doing for that, right? That's why they're doing what they're doing for that. And you have this one here from 12 hours ago. Pain medication recall. These pain pills have undeclared steroids, so check your bottles. All right. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration published a health warning in mid-April concerning Arctic King branded products. The company makes a pain reliever available as a supplement for joint pain and arthritis. However, FDA testing discovered that Arctic King products contain hidden drug ingredients, including diclofenac and dexamethasone. I can pronounce them goddamn words. So you got that, right? What happened? Damn it. Let's do this. There we go. But you got that happening, you know? So get everything while you can. Get everything while you can. Store it up. Get at least 2 months of food. Get at least 2 months of food, water. Like I said, get your first aid. Get you something to protect all that shit. Like I said, the hard times are here, and some people gonna get desperate. Some people gonna get desperate. And I don't want to see you guys hurting, man. I definitely don't want to see you guys hurting. Jamie Gardner says there's never been a better time to grow and raise one's own food. That's true. That's true. James S. And support local farmers at farmers markets if you can. That is true as well. You know, go to your local farmer, you know, see if you can't get like the organ meats, the liver and the heart. Fucking delicious. You know, especially when steak and stuff like that is so expensive. Plus the liver and the heart have tons of B vitamins and everything that you need. It's a damn near superfood. In some cases it has more of what you need than vegetables do. You know, but that's another podcast. Andy Bob says, I told you harvest time is going to be a time bomb for us. Yeah. I'm the more and more I read, Handy Bob, the more and more I'm starting to agree with you. The more and more I'm starting to agree with you. And I know harvest time is in the fall, and it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. But I think the beginning of it, it's probably going to be more around July. But you're right. Come harvest time, that shit's going to be crazy. That shit's going to be crazy. You know, but Hotep's been told you guys. You know, me, Uncle Hotep, Hotep Jesus, you know, we've been trying to tell you guys. Shit was coming. Now it's here. Get prepared. And me personally, I think the powers that be are doing this. I don't think any of this shit is by happenstance. I think all this shit is by design. You heard me say it before. In order to have a reset, you got to crash that system. And too much of this shit is looking like too much of a coincidence for that to be, you know, for it to just be by happenstance. This shit is all by design. In my opinion, it's all by design. You know? J Paulin says Hotep and Fit got to get those nutrients in our system. Stay healthy, people. That's true. That's true. Got to stay healthy, people. Got to stay healthy. Just listen, you know, listen when can and speak, man. Been trying to warn you guys, and now the shit's here. You know, we had other YouTubers, other truthers, or, you know, people that, you know what's what, can see it at 30,000 foot view. We've been trying to tell people, yo, this shit is coming. Now it's here. So what you gonna do? I want to see everybody safe. I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see everybody thrive in Joe Biden's America. You know, hopefully he's not here for another 4 years. However, we know the powers that be love him in where he is because they can control everything. There's no kickback from him. He does whatever they tell him to do. We know that Kamala Harris is purely transactional. She's gonna do whatever they tell them to do. They tell her to do. Simple as that. That's why they're there. But they're trying to keep Donnie T out of the loop because he threw a huge fucking monkey wrench. Threw a huge monkey wrench into their whole plan back in 2016. Now they got to get back on track, and now they think they're on track, and they got to stay on track. They can't have nobody else coming and doing any throwing any monkey wrenches in anything now. They got to keep that shit dead. You know, just what it is. What up, Jimmy Doss? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you joining us, sir. Man. So, you know what? Before we get out of here, let's go over to Twitter. Let's see what's in the trending topics. I'm just interested to know. I hear you, Jim. Appreciate you. Are you was rolling, yo? That's what's up, man. That's one thing, yo. That rolling, that fucking jujitsu, when you rolling, that shit is tough. That shit is tough, man. Like I did jujitsu for a year. Learned some interesting things. I thought I was gonna be able to transition easily because I was a wrestler. Nah. Nah. You know, I always had the instinct to go to my stomach because, you know, in wrestling you don't want to get pinned. You know, but in jujitsu, giving a motherfucker your back is a detriment to you. I'll put it like that. I got better. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm fucking fantastic at jujitsu, but I don't do too bad. You know, but that's what's up. Salute to Jimmy Doss. He actually competes in everything. That's my man right there. All right, let's go over here. Let's see what's trending right now. So number one is she's a 10. People joke about what brings someone down on the attractiveness scale. Let's bite. Let's see what the fuck they got. Let's bite on it. She's a 10, but she asks you if you still love her if she was a worm. What? Okay, whatever. She's a 10, but you must tell her good morning and good night or she thinks you hate her. Oh my God, this shit is dinner. Okay. She's 10, but if you have a fight, if you have to fight her ex who is evil, and there are actually 7 of them. Okay. I'm kind of mad that I fucking bid on this. All right, that's kind of funny. Call me Ben because all my bitches think. All right, that's kind of funny. She's a 10, but she rewatches Twilight once a month. Oh my God. She's a 10, but is the premise of most Seinfeld episodes. Okay. All right, these people fucking suck at telling jokes. Jesus Christ. Look at all this distraction. Look at all of this distraction, right? Look. Here we go. January 6 hearings. House committee investigates the January 6 U.S. Capitol attack. Set to hear from local officials. You know what I heard about that, right? So apparently some people that work for Stephen Colbert was in there that day wreaking havoc and all this other stuff, and apparently some house leaders were involved in some sabotagery, letting people in, do certain doors, giving people certain things to fuck shit up with. You know what I mean? Apparently Stephen Colbert people was arrested, but they were let out like the same day or the very next day. Nothing ever came to them. You know, no sentencing like they did with the shaman. The motherfucker got how many years? Did he get 4 years or some shit like that? For loitering? I think it was. Was it 4 years or 4 months? I don't remember. But he got time. But these people got nothing. Nothing. Now it's coming out that, you know, and then apparently they're saying Steve Colbert knew about all of it. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You know. But they want to do this whole charade thing. They want to fact find. This is about the truth. Shut up. You know. But that's how you know, Stephen Colbert is, and you know, he's the puppet of the right people. How that works. But I digress. Let's get back to it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, what the key card is. Trump is a criminal. Let's see what this is about. Meadows reached out to what? Raffensperger office 18 times to set up Trump call, committee says. Okay. Don't even know what that means. Let's see what it means. Former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows texted or called the office of Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger 18 times in an effort to set up a call between Raffensperger and then President Donald Trump. Republican Adam Schiff said during Tuesday's hearing. By the way, Adam Schiff is one of the fucking House leaders that was apparently named as being a saboteur of January 6th. But we already know Schiff is full of shit. Before Trump's January 2nd call with Raffensperger, where Trump asked the Secretary of State to find the votes needed to win, Meadows set up a call between Watson and Trump on. See, this is the thing I'm talking about. So this is supposed to be a January 6th thing, right? But they keep talking about the election. They haven't said word one about actually what went down on January 6th. It's all been about the election and election, quote unquote, election meddling and what Trump did, who he tried to get the recount and all this other shit. Like, it has nothing to do with nothing. Shit has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Look at these look at this. Call me crazy, but I think treason and sedition or insurrection should be investigated as thoroughly as a blowjob. Clown. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about, right? Lady Ruby is a hero and should be able to wear her shirt again. F Trump. Who the fuck is Lady Ruby? Am I missing something on that one? Look at this. Independent for Biden, fight Trumpism. Then I guess you're not an independent. Warren 2020. Member of the resistance. Jesus Christ. Dear Kamala, please let it be a black woman who brings down Trump for good. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. These people are they fucking horrible. They're fucking horrible. Arizona Secretary of State Bowers. Wow. A devout conservative Republican supported and voted for Trump. Bowers has more dignity, integrity, and authentic American patriotism than entire Trump clan put together. These are motherfuckers that are bought and paid for, right? These people that they touting around, oh, that is a conservative that is demonizing. These are conservatives that's decrying it and all this other shit. But these people are bought and paid for. These are career politicians that know that if they don't play ball, they lose their jobs. Am I missing it? You know, am I right on that? Let me know. Am I wrong? Look at this shit. But this is before. This is when Lindsey Graham didn't like Trump, right? Then Lindsey Graham liked Trump, and now Lindsey Graham he's a fucking grifter. Simple as that. This is fucking crazy. But you get the point, right, guys? They really think that this January 6th shit is gonna fucking send Trump to jail. What the fuck is that? They think this January 6th shit is really gonna send Trump to jail. Oh, man. These people are deranged. Deranged, these people are. Why does... I don't even want to know. Why does the SARS remix still have a fucking tab on Twitter? Speaking of that, apparently the Elon Musk deal went through. The Elon Musk deal actually went through. How about that? So we're going to see how Twitter changes. It's going to be interesting. My man Jimmy Doss with a 20. Get a round of applause for that too, sir. I appreciate you. They pick and choose who are the government enemy. That's true. The more I see events, especially the created food gas shortage, the more I just see government trying to take over industry. Everything else, like January 6th, is political theater. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. They use it to tug on people's heartstrings and emotions and get people to act on emotions and against their best interests. How that works. And then by the time you realize that it's too late, you done gave them all the power they needed to fucking run your life. You'll own nothing and be happy. Handy Bob says, all we are enduring is a soft introduction to socialism, Marxism, communism, government testing the waters to see how people react to shortages in goods. Yeah, going without things they are used. Going without things they are used waiting in line. Yeah. They're used to waiting in line. Yeah. Pavlov's dog. Remember that? Pavlov had his dinner bell. Had his dinner bell. He rang the dinner bell, put food in the dog's bowl. The dog come running and happy, waving his tail and all that other shit, right? And then after, he kept ringing that dinner bell every night. Dog still came. Then he stopped putting food in the bowl. Kept ringing the dinner bell. Dog still came. And no matter how many times you ring the dinner bell, there was no food in that bowl. That dog still came. That's what they did to the American people. Every time you see somebody riding in their car by themselves with a mask on their face, think Pavlov's dog. Every time you see somebody fucking jogging in 90-degree weather with a fucking mask on their face, think Pavlov's dog. Anytime you see somebody post about them getting their 5th fucking vacation for the remix, Pavlov's dog. Anytime you see somebody post about the quote-unquote Putin price hike, Pavlov's dog. That's what it is. That's what it is. Jimmy Dawes Hotep says they hope it does send him to jail, though. Yeah, they hate citizen. Jay Pollan says illogical thinking from the left and displaced emotional cycle. They talk about Trump more than the right. Yeah. Appreciate you, Handy Bob. Shit is crazy. What else is trending before I get off of here? Trump is a criminal. We looked at that. Why is Tim Scott trending? Whatever, I don't care. Let's see. Let's see top articles. What's in the top articles? GOP lawmakers block assault-style gun ban for those under 21. That's interesting. Let's check that shit out. Read the article on this. AP News. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. State House Republicans block a proposal to prevent those ages 18 to 21 from possession assault-style rifles on Tuesday by completely changing the bill into a constitutional amendment to allow anyone to carry concealed guns. That's what I'm talking about, PA. It was the second week in a row that Republicans in the Judiciary Committee used their majority to defeat Democratic proposals to address the country's gun violence plague. Gun violence plague. Here we go. I forgot I was reading the fucking AP News. That's what's up. So-called constitutional carry has a wide support among legislators, Republicans, but a bill to allow it was voted by Democratic Governor Tom Wolf in December. How about that? That was just yesterday. Again, one more time. Salute to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Scottsdale Unified School District raise questions about hormone therapy for students. What? Scottsdale Unified District School District has several controversial gender sexuality alliance clubs on its middle school and high school campuses. As reported in the Arizona Daily Independent, there is evidence of the district's social workers using the Unitown Club. What? Yeah. What? Whatever. Using the club as a cover for sexualized programming. Jesus, man. Jeez Louise. How about that? Sorry. There we go. Here we go with this fucking agenda again, man. They trying to get our children. They're trying to get our children. Why do you have that on? That shouldn't even be allowed. So you allow, let me get this straight. You allow, what was this again? Controversial gender sexuality alliance clubs. Gender sexuality alliance clubs. You allow that in middle schools and high schools, but you can't have a fucking Bible study. Kids can't have Bible study in high school and middle school. My daughter's school, when she was in an elementary school, they had to fucking disguise it. They couldn't call it Bible study. They had to call it the Good News Club. I am definitely struggling with my words today, Bob. It's been a long day. I'm exhausted, man. But this shit is crazy, man. They're just sneaking it right on in. Sneaking it right on in. This shit is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Anybody knew I'm usually not this fucking stuttery and all this other stuff. I'm just fucking exhausted. It was a long day. But because I didn't stream yesterday, I had to stream today. This is interesting. I mean, it's crazy. Like I said, so you'll allow Bible study. Or you won't allow Bible study, but you'll allow that shit. That's what I'm talking about, man. They want to get rid of religion. They want to get rid of all religions, right? And they want to have their own little cults. They want to tell our kids it's okay to be whatever the fuck you want to be. They're not teaching our kids, the tools they need to be successful in life. You want to be a girl, be a girl. You want to be a boy, be a boy. That's what they're telling our kids. They're trying to push our kids to gender now, to hormone therapies. They're suggesting this shit, apparently. Like I said before, guys, find out what your kids are learning in school. Go fucking do a pop-up. See what they're learning. Get the resources, homeschool. This shit is crazy. Let's see. Disney stock has tumbled nearly 50% as audience turn away. Yeah, nobody's like, people aren't going for this whole agenda that Disney's trying to push. 50% of their cast members and characters are going to be LGBT now. You got Buzz Lightyear, who got banned in 14 countries because they got 2 women kissing in a fucking kids movie. Nobody feels like it. Like they say, get woke, go broke. Get woke, go broke. You know? Judicial Watch. Records show critical race theory propaganda at West Point. Yeah, I mean, they've been saying they was going to put that critical race theory stuff and all that other stuff into the military. For what? For what? Who the fuck cares? You know what the military's for? The military's for fighting wars. They're war fighters. You know what I mean? They're not fucking poets and all that other shit. They're made to fight. That's what it is. What the fuck do you need critical race theory in the military for? I think I heard something where they want to let people that's HIV positive still fight. I read that. Is our military getting soft, y'all? I'm interested to know. If you catch a replay, leave a comment. If you make it that far, because I'm fucking bombing right now. You think our military getting soft? Oh, here we go. Check this out, guys. Come on. Here we go. We'll end it with this one. HotepNation.com. HotepNation.com Conference 2022 at the Ahern Hotel, Las Vegas, August 11th through the 13th. Project Rook, Sonny Johnson, Kim Klasick, Wendy O. They'll be in attendance. We got Ricky Bascom. We got Cassius Cam. They're performing. We got Hotep's Been Told You live before a studio audience that Thursday. We got Shoot with Cannon. We're going to have some fun. Come hang out. Come mingle. Come build with us, man. Get your tickets at hotep.com. HotepNation.com. And use Cannon as your promo code. The promo code is Cannon, CANNON, to get 10% off your tickets. Tickets are going fast, people, so get them while you can. You know, Jimmy Doss got his tickets. Hotep Nation, let's go. Can't wait to be there. You hear that? Jimmy says my cousin enlisted and says yes, it's soft. They got rid of, what's it called? Shark attacks, where like the drill sergeants just fucking berate and yell at the people when they first get the recruits when they first get there and stuff like that. They got rid of it. Look at this. We got Chef Mark. Chef Mark is a celebrity chef. Fucking fantastic. I had some waffles. I don't know, man. Cam, if you in the building, yo, them waffles that they had, was it like Saturday? I think it was. It was some kind of like spicy waffle, but the shit was fucking delicious. Delicious with the chicken thighs. Oh my god. Whew. That food was fantastic, guys. I'm telling you. Got Chef Mark, man. You gotta come through. Activities. Here we go. Look. We had fun at the range. That's Hotep Do Dubes right there. We had fun at the range when we went. You know what I mean? We had fun at the range. So much fun. You know what I mean? Let's see what this is. Do this. Music get me fucking, for some reason the music gets me jacked up. But you know, Patriot J was the performer last year. Shit was fire. Fire. Breakfast and dinner, fantastic. The build sessions, fantastic. Not to mention, we're right off the strip, so if you want to go lose your money at the casino, you can go over there. You know what I mean? So much fun, guys. So much fun. You know, so look at this. Day one, Hotep's Been Told You live. 9 p.m. celebrity chef tasting. That, man, listen, that celebrity chef tasting from last year, oh my gosh, man. I went to bed smiling. That's all I'm going to say. Day two, breakfast. Hotep Jesus keynote, right? You know. Then create content with the Hoteps. Get to help us create some content. Maybe be on a podcast or two, you know. 6 p.m. we're retreating by the pool. Music and appetizers. All right. Day three, breakfast. Shooting at the range with me. We're going to have so much fun. Then we're going to have a VIP send-off dinner, man. So much fun. So much fun. Like I said, get your tickets now. Get your tickets now. Your all-inclusive or your VIP event passes. Use the code or promo code CANNON, CANNON, to get your tickets and 10% off while supplies last. Anyway, guys, I'm exhausted. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me as I stammered and stuttered through this one tonight. I promise tomorrow it'll be a whole lot better. Anyway, it's Cannon Hotep saying stay safe, stay well, stay strapped, protect your chicken. I'll holler at you.